All right, so going to be doing, I need to actually make sure that the audio is working. Okay, the audio is working. All right. So, going to be going through the market today. This was not a trade I took. This was just a long position I threw on there, or a short position, obviously. Sorry. So, going to start on the hourly time frame. I'm going to throw this indicator on real quick so that way I can just highlight these sessions. So, really crazy day how far we displaced to the upside. So, we had previous day highs, we took out London session highs, we took out previous day Asia session highs, we took out literally everything we took out. And what was crazy was we were, at market open, basically, it was that manipulation leg down, and we missed it by 4 ticks. It looks ish about 4 ticks. We missed sweeping out London, and it was on both indexes. Both indexes were basically moving at just about the same speed today. It wasn't really one was flushing higher than the other. It was just us full displacing. So really, the only really good entry that I saw out there that would be willing to take was this 5 minute IFVG to the upside. So this would have been honestly the best entry for sure on this to take it up to London session highs. Now, my problem, not problem, but I really wanted to see us take out a session high and then react. If we took out London session high and obviously saw this displacement, London session low, sorry, if we took this displacement or took this draw out and then flipped higher, I would have been, everybody probably would have taken this long, but we didn't. So I was waiting for us to take this long, and we also had a lot of draws of liquidity to the downside as well. We had London session lows, Asia session lows, and then previous day lows as well were all fairly within reach, obviously, from up here. From up here, it was about 300 to 400 points to this downside, which you probably weren't going to reach, but obviously coming back down to London session high and Asia session high is fairly obtainable. Now, this entire move from market open to this swing high pretty much was hundreds of points. It was honestly just bizarre. So basically from market open to this was 416 points, and then we literally flipped right out of that back to the downside. I need to mark out. We flipped right back to the downside out of that 200, 300, 200 something, 297 points. So kind of crazy. Usually we do not get price action like this where we flip up, flip down, flip up. It's absolutely bizarre, but this initial leg was pretty clean. And that 5 minute IFVG was kind of the only entry because on the 1 minute we didn't really retrace like at all. This was actually a crazy candle. It did not look like this on NQ. It was just an MNQ thing, I guess. But even if you did enter, like even if I do enter on this 5 minute IFVG, I probably would have gotten full stopped out on that wick down because, unless I waited until after that. But if we waited for this displacement, yeah, that would have been right when that candle closed and it opens right back up here. And that candle was 50 points. Having a 50 point, even from up here. So if you entered from up here, you would have had to have a 67 point stop loss to stay safe. And usually, if you've got 5 on MNQ and a 67 point stop loss, you're risking $700, which is pretty insane. Anyways, just continued to rip up. Didn't really have much of a retracement. Only fair value gap really. This one here, we had this really small one here that I guess you could say we tapped into. We came lower and then flushed back up. And then by that time, we were way overextended. We were almost too close to previous day highs. Don't want to take long because we were just too close. Again, we were just so overextended at this point, honestly, let alone when we got all the way up to this point. So we had a lot of bullish news today, in my opinion. We have FOMC later. We have Nvidia earnings later. And Nvidia is projected to beat their earnings. And then we also have, what else do we have? FOMC, we have Trump speaking, I think, in an hour from right about now. It's 11:26. So, it was a lot of bullish news today. It sucks that I didn't take advantage of it. I'll open up Top Step real quick here. Let me log in. Gotta pause this. But as you can see, nothing on the Express and nothing on the eval today. So it was kind of lame. I really wanted to be aggressive today. Didn't have it. So definitely going to be looking for tomorrow. We have a lot of volatility, obviously, coming this afternoon with Nvidia earnings later. And then we also have FOMC at 2 o'clock. So those are going to be pretty much back-to-back. Nvidia is going to be releasing earnings shortly after the market closes, so it'll be around 4:30 ish is when those earnings come out. It's going to be a really big event. So kind of a lame day. Unfortunately, did not take advantage of it, but it was good price action. I'm not here to bash on price action because I missed out. It was great price action. A lot of volume, a lot of displacement to honestly both sides. I wish this move happened earlier. I mean, we didn't start getting these legs down until 10:45, and I'm usually pretty checked out by the charts at 10:45. So overall, didn't take anything today, but volatility, displacement, and pretty much all the draws of liquidity were there in order to take advantage of this today.